I got my old grandson Ethan over here, and right now he's caulking up some siding we're putting on the shed. The old shed was in rough shape, you know, and it just kept getting worse every year. We got to put a little more tar paper up there, and then cut some more, you know, siding to nail on, or screw on, and then finish it over here, and then put the trim around the windows and whatnot. But, you know, I gave old Ethan a chance to earn a little money. You need some money, don't you, Ethan?
Yep.
You need some money. You want to go where? Branson, Missouri. Okay. He wants some money to go to Branson, Missouri, and I said, fine. You can earn it with me, right? Mm-hmm. You betcha. You gonna have fun up there?
Yep.
Are there gonna be any girls there?
Not my girlfriend. Not your girlfriend? Nope.
That's all right. Just spread your wings. She won't mind, will she?
I'm not gonna take that.
And there's wifey again riding her favorite ride. She loves that John Deere. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I got it for her now. I've only been able to mow the yard one time. I want everybody to meet my buddy Eric. Now Eric is here at our house, and he is changing his spark plugs in his car. Show us the greasy hands there. Let me see your greasy hands. Let's see this. Now this guy, he is a PhD, and see, PhDs also get their hands dirty, don't they? Huh? Say yes, Eric.
Yes, Eric.
Yes, this is Dr. Eric. He's not afraid. That's what we need more of these days. In my last Mish-Mash video, I mentioned these red flowers that were popping out that belonged to wifey, and I said that they were surprise lilies. Well, actually, she corrected me on that. These are called spider lilies, and they're just popping out everywhere. We just got a whole bunch of them in this flower bed that just came up. They look really neat. They got little long things that come up here. That looks so cool. Little yellow tips on them. That is neat. I don't recall ever seeing these things, as she may have, and we got a whole bunch more that haven't even popped out. They're just flying up out of the ground everywhere here. That's amazing. Those are really nice looking. In the last Mish-Mash video I asked for some help on how to get this black background off of everything that I call up on the internet. You know, like eBay, Lowe's, Walmart, it doesn't matter. They all had that black background. Well, the problem has been solved, and I'll show you how to do it. You bring up your Internet Explorer, then you go up here to, let me get closer, I can get a little closer where you can see it. You go to Tools, there, then you go down to Internet Options at the bottom, then you get this page right here. Now all the way at the bottom it says Appearance. There's a thing down there called Colors. Click on it, and it says Use Windows Colors right here. You should have a check mark right there. If you do not have a check mark there, if I remove that check mark, it will give me the colors that I have set using the desktop personalized function. Let's take the check mark out and I'll show you. You'll see all those colors appear. Now, of course, it doesn't want to do. Oh, here, wrong place. Huh. Okay, there you go. You see there? Now, those were the colors I was getting on the backgrounds. But to eliminate that, all I had to do was put a check mark and use Windows Colors. That's it. We are done. We say OK. X everything out. And we're back where we were. Good job. It's about 7:45 in the morning on the 28th of September. And wifey and I are heading into town to attend a karate tournament. We always like them when they're local like this. So we'll see how little John does. He's coming down from Rogers. He should already be at the tournament, actually. They have to get signed in early and check all the paperwork and all that jazz. Anyway, we're on our way. Okay, we are about ready to begin the tournament. I need a prediction.
I think I'm going to do great.
You think you're going to do great. Now, this is your first competition as a 3rd degree, right?
Yes, sir.
This ought to be interesting. Good luck, big boy.
Thank you.
Are you welcome? John is a little concerned that he is half the size of the rest of these guys. He thinks that somehow that gives them an advantage over him. So he's not, I didn't see a whole lot of confidence in his face. The reason John is much smaller than the rest of these kids is that he now has to compete as a 3rd degree. He competes with the 2nd degrees also, but they're 12, 13, and 14 years old, and he's only 12. So he's the smallest of the bunch. He went from being the oldest of the bunch to an age group now where he's the youngest. Going to be kind of tough. You know, it seems like I'm always going somewhere. Well, today I'm heading to a town called Rosebud, Arkansas. It's about 25 miles from where I live, 26. And the reason I'm going there is someone put an advertisement on Craigslist, and it caught my eye. He wants $25 for this item that he wants to sell. I'll show you what it is after I pick it up. And there it is, an old Silvertone by Sears. One of the, I guess way back when, color TVs. Apparently the guy's parents passed away, left this TV, and it's been a thorn in his side ever since. And he wanted to get rid of it for 25 bucks. How'd you make out in sparring?
I got first in sparring.
First place, exactly right. Man, you're on a roll, right? All right. Now, well, here we have the post-tournament pizza, and there's Jen. Say hi, Jenna. Hey, you just hit my arm, Karate Kid. You better watch it. And there's his buddy Nathaniel. He likes pizza too, right? Pizza. Yep. Hey, you made out pretty good today too, didn't you, Nathaniel?
First place.
First place. And how did wifey make out? How'd you do?
I'm tired.
You're tired.
She got first.
Uh-huh. I've taken the back off this old TV. I've never worked on a color TV. This is the first one I've ever even opened the back up on. It's kind of an interesting project this will be, but I'm not going to do a YouTube series on it. This is something I'm going to piddle with over a period of time, and Brendan is going to mentor me through it. You know, the basics of the TV, no problem. I've got that down now to a certain degree. But the color side of it is just totally, you know, it's just totally alien. Anyway, look at all the dirt in there. Look at that blanket of cobwebs and crap in there. It's amazing these old sets would even turn on. Look at that. Oh, boy. Anyway, right now I'm testing the CRT. And as you can see, we've got a nice bright filament in there. Nice bright. So it's been cooking now for about 10 minutes. I'm getting ready to test it. All right, according to the testing, I'm supposed to press the HK button, which is the heater cathode, and if any of these needles move down scale, I got a problem on my hands. So let's go ahead and press the HK button right now. No, nothing's happening. So far, so good. Now it says press the G1 button, and if it goes down scale below the G1 indicator on those scales, which is the second darker line, if it goes down below those, it'll be bad. So let's press G1. Again, we're in good shape. Now I got to do something else. Alright, according to this, I'm supposed to press the quality button, and if each one of these goes into the green, I guess we're going to be in good shape. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, look at there. I think we got a pretty good picture tube here. What do you think? I like that. My gosh, it's almost up to 10. They're identical across the board. How about that? Here's something interesting. The wife has been called for United States District Court Jury duty down Little Rock. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, she doesn't mind doing her duty. And then they say, well, here's a questionnaire we need you to fill out. You know, it's a qualification questionnaire. And but you can do it online if you want. Well, they give her a number to type in online, and then they say, well, put the first 3 letters of your last name that match up with the number they give you. So we've done that. We've done it 4 times. And guess what? Each time it says, oh, well, gee, that number does not match up with your name. Oh, really? Well, it's the number you supplied. All right, so then they say, well, if you're having problems, call the 800 number. So we did. We called the 800 number. And some lady named Cindy Chapman comes on the line. Nice voice, you know. She says, you know, if you're going to do this, if you want to know that, if you know, just hang on the line. We'll tell you all these things. And she does. And when it's all over, she says, but if you want to know if you have any questions about your questionnaire, press number 7 on your phone. So we pressed number 7, and what happens? Do we get anyone or anything that talks about this questionnaire? No. We get it tells my wife to report what time and what date to a totally different court. She hasn't even registered, but whoever's on the phone is told to go to a different court at a different time. It's not even the district court. So isn't that wonderful? Our government in action, our Arkansas government in action. It just amazes me. The numbers don't match that they supplied, and the phone number that, you know, the button you press takes you totally somewhere else. Just wonderful stuff nowadays. I sort of muffed up. I have broken my Heath kit IM 5210 high voltage probe. I don't believe I did that. I broke it this way. There's a metal point that comes out of the end of that thing that you stick it in there like that and touch things with it. Well, I had it in a drawer, and I must have closed the drawer, and this thing was at an angle or something, and I never did discover it until just now. Anyway, the tip's been broken plumb out, and that tip, by the way, fits in the end of this thing right here. So it snapped it right off, and this is what's inside one of those probes, by the way. The other end of that thing threads on there like that. It's supposed to thread completely on there like so, all the way down. And then this thing slides over the top, you know, and goes in there and like so. And then put it in with a couple of screws. Now, what I need is, anybody have one of these old broken IM 5210s? I don't care if it works or not. All I need really is this cover with a nice, you know, metal tip on the end, and probably this one right here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get that broken end out of there. So help me out if you can. You know, maybe I'm getting old and cantankerous. I don't know, which I probably am. However, I have something on my computer called AVG one-click maintenance, and it works really well. You know, it checks your registry, it does all sorts of things, and I went ahead and got a 2-year subscription of it, and it's cleared up. It says right here, it's cleared up 1,706 errors just from my registry alone during that 2-year period. So I have the renewal set to automatically on, so when it comes time to renew, it would just automatically renew. Well, the 2 years has expired, and it went ahead and renewed. And from then on, it was nothing but a nightmare. Nothing but a nightmare. You know, I come here and it says buy now. It says it's expired. Right here, it says you need to enter your new product key. So I clicked right here, and I entered my new product key. And I entered the product key right there at the bottom line. And it didn't work. It would not work. I tried it, I don't know how many times. I tried downloading the new program that they have. That didn't work. Nothing worked. So I called customer support, and after an hour on the phone with these people, first it took me about 20 minutes to get them. After an hour on the phone with these people, they determined that the program I had on here was old. What do you mean old? It doesn't matter, you know. I mean, I renewed. You gave me a new license number, or a new product key, whichever you want to call it. I should have been able to just click it in there, and you take care of it from there. They wanted me to, well, you're going to have to go online. You're going to have to find this program. You're going to have to download this. I said, no, I don't want to do any of that. That's crazy. I'm an existing customer, been with you for 2 years. Give me the product key. I put it in. I hit enter. That's it. You take care of the rest. Well, you know, I finally got so perturbed at these people. I just told them, give me a refund. Give me a whole refund on the recent renewal. And that's what happened. So, you know, now I've decided to just go ahead and use WinZip Pro. Now, WinZip Pro does basically the same thing. And it's free. And that's what I'll be using from now on. All you got to do is you download it for free. My grandson told me about this. It's down here. You just double click on it. It comes up on the screen. WinZip Registry Optimizer. And it goes through a whole bunch of other stuff. There it is. One-click optimization. Free. So, just a little hint to y'all. Anyway, that's going to end this old Mish-Mash video. I'm sorry it's on a negative note. I am just really strung out over this ABG renewal thing. And that'll be it until next time. This is John. Oh, we can't leave yet. You're going to love this. I went ahead and uninstalled the PC tune-up from my computer, and it says, we're sorry to see you go, but they're offering me an $11 savings to go back on. I don't believe it. You know, it was $39.99. Now they jacked it down to $27.99 just to get me to sign back up. Oh, these people make me sick.